how are the children? How are the children? Because if the children are well, that means the foundation of our community is well. That means our growth is going to be at an all-time high. We're going to be really well if our children are well.
I would say yes.
I do actually, because I feel like whenever we try to pitch any ideas or any changes that we want to see implemented, it's really hard to see it.
They don't care about certain people' opinions or just thoughts. I had an experience with that before. Somebody lighter had the same idea I had. They didn't listen to me, but they listened to the lighter person and took the idea and used it. I just feel like certain people, they just don't care and they just don't want to listen to.
I feel like we're just trapped inside this endless line, just marching forward, just keep on doing the same thing with nothing ever changing, with the occurrence of just something stopping, and then it just keeps on rebooting itself. I believe that I would like to be heard, but I don't feel like there is a way for me to be heard.
I feel like school ignore the kids who need the most help, or ignore the kids that just are going through a little struggling and stuff, and they just ignore them, push them to the side, and that's just not fair.
I think that right now, the thing that I would want to have school feel like a place where I belong is the only way I can think of to phrase it is to not talk so much and to act more.
I think I really need my teacher's support.
I would need my differences, my being a person of color, or people who are LGBT or any of that. I would need that to be recognized and acknowledged.
I need people who understand what it's like to be not to be ignored, and just because of my racial background.
Being more lenient on different rules for different students would be something that could help with inequities. Some students come from different backgrounds and they have different problems going on with their lives, so they really can't do everything the way the school has set up.
I would just want them to listen and try to understand what we go through as either Native, minorities, colored people, Black people. I would just want them to try to understand and listen. And I feel like if they understand and listen, they would change a lot, honestly.
I tell them to understand that school is for kids and it's for the betterment of students, and it needs to be not only for our education but for community.